Hi, my name's Nick Tann and welcome to my Fresh Music Fix. Artists from around the world send me their music, I choose the songs I like the best and put them in a podcast to share with you. This is episode 10 and I'm playing tunes from Pegasuses, Mull, Heron, but I'm going to start with Geoff Mull, Make a Move, and you are going to love it!
Feel like I am lost, I don't know who I am. I'm taking all these shots, is this all in my head? Back and forth, what am I thinking? Step by step, what am I dreaming of? Looking back in the mirror, I feel like I can see it clearer now. Now, yeah. Where do I go? What can I do? The voice in my head says it's time to make a move. It's time to let go. I got something to prove. I've said it before, but this time it's true. My heart is on the line, it's beating double time. It's hard to see the signs, but there's a hill to climb. Oh, back and forth, what am I thinking? Step by step, what am I dreaming of? Oh, yeah. Where do I go? What can I do? The voice in my head says it's time to make a move. It's time to let go. I got something to prove. I've said it before, but this time it's true. Where do I go? What can I do? The voice in my head says it's time to make a move. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Back and forth, what am I thinking? Step by step, what am I dreaming of? What am I dreaming of? Looking back in the mirror, I feel like I can see it clearer now. See it clearer now. Where do I go? What can I do? The voice in my head says it's time to make a move. It's time to let go. I got something to prove. I've said it before, but this time it's true. Where do I go? What can I do? The voice in my head says it's time to make a move.
Time to make a move, time to make a move, time to make a move.
We've done our move earlier
We
on.
have.
We did a little bit of shopping. We went
did.
down to get a coffee, and now we're back in here.
Men who shop.
M&S and Iceland. Get all
Did.
that in.
Fantastic. Hello, mate.
Yeah, good.
How you doing?
Yeah, very good now.
Yeah, good. And the sun's just come out.
Just exactly I was thinking that.
Fantastic.
And that-
And that was... Go on.
We were both going to say
We're
the
gonna,
same.
go on, you say it. You say it.
It was Geoff Mull.
Geoff Mull.
Yeah.
Make
Make
a
a move. We're both, see, we're in
We're
tune.
there. We're there. Tell me about Geoff Mull.
Well,
Well,
he was an X Factor contestant back in 2014.
Oh.
Didn't quite make, got through the first bit, I think, and didn't quite, got to Wembley Arena and didn't lost the whatever. I've never really watched it because I hate those.
didn't do that. Yeah.
So anyhow, but
He
yeah,
didn't
so he
win
got
the
through.
competition.
Yeah, absolutely. But great voice.
Yeah,
Powerful
lovely voice.
The Newcastle lad.
Uh-huh.
and plays a lot around there. Does everything really going on. So yeah.
What do you mean? Does everything really?
Wow,
going on?
he just light switch-ons. He supported people like Hue and Cry and all this
I
stuff.
love Hue and Cry.
Yeah,
love Hue and Cry.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can do once you've been on TV and had a little bit of fame. You can go and do anything.
Yeah.
He's opened supermarkets. He's delivered babies. He's done all this.
But most importantly, he's made some great music.
He has made some great music. Brilliant.
And to find out about him, go and look in the show notes, which I just said to Nick before we started. Nick started putting show notes on each episode on the website, and they're really interesting. I actually did enjoy reading about them.
Oh my God.
So there you go.
My God.
Even though I've listened to the music, and just gives you a bit of background to the person,
Good.
which you always want to know. It's about the music mostly for us, but it's nice to know a little bit of background.
Yeah, I quite like the song. It's okay. It doesn't really go, it kind of goes to different places to me, but it kind of rinses the same idea. Da, 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 da. And the lyrically and story wise, it doesn't really go anywhere, which is a bit of a shame because it does go to a lot of interesting musical places. So if it told a bit of a story, if it sort of had a little bit of a theme to it, it might. It seems to repeat this lyrically, which is unusual for me. I don't normally notice lyrics, but lyrically, it kind of just does the same thing. It's more of a chant than anything else.
That's why you remember it.
Well, yeah, it is. But there's lots of other bits. It goes quiet. There's a breakdown. And there's this, and it does that, and it does that, does that. But all these different things that it does, it uses the same words. It uses the same thing, which is what you want in a pop song. And I was thinking that. For a first, I don't know if it's the first track he's released.
No, he's got plenty of tracks.
He's got plenty of tracks. Oh, okay. But for us, if this was, because I often say to people, look, this is give us your poppiest song. If it's your first track that you're sending the podcast, make it quite poppy. Don't make it too much of an album track, because although we'll as you'll hear later on, not everything's really poppy.
It makes it accessible to people.
It does, yeah. So because we were saying earlier on, people say, "Oh, I've got a new single coming out next in the next couple of months that I'll send you." It's like, no, just send us some stuff now, and then send us that other one as well. You don't get one here. People get played quite a lot on the podcast. We've got some in the store. I've got in the store of songs that we've got. I've still got tracks by bands that we've already played. And it's like, well, we played them a couple of weeks ago. We need to give it a month or so before we play them again. Otherwise, it's too much.
Yeah.
And so some people have already had a couple of plays in the last 10. This is number 10, by the way, isn't
yes.
it? Yeah, number 10. But then sometimes things just grab us. I don't know. It can depend on the mood. Sometimes I listened to stuff the other day. I wasn't in a great mood. I thought, I better do this. And it's like, oh.
We listened to some tracks today when we turned up.
Yeah.
We were just, it's okay. Didn't grab me. And then suddenly something does grab you. And that's where we are.
And normally if something doesn't grab us from that particular store, it's unusual. It's like it should do. Or if it doesn't, then I'll dump it. But I didn't dump the ones we didn't like today. Because I thought, well, they're still good tracks, but it might be a mood thing. Anyway, one thing that did grab us was this track by, yes, it's called Pegasuses. I don't know. It's cool. That's what it's called. But it's a fantastic track, and it's called Emily, and you're going to hear it now.
Would you care to let me in? How's that damn electro boy? How's your sister up in Troy? Does she still have scarlet lips? Lips that launched 1,000 ships, ships that sailed the endless sea for the one called Emily. Summer 1958, and they both from Heaven's Gate had us shaking in our shoes, Fender Twin and Persian blues. Well, we took those gifts and ran, formed a band when
at death's door in the spring of '64. On a beach with cringing sands, strangers laughed when we held hands. Hail the hunchback and his queen, it's not even Halloween. Now she blushed and set me free. Fare thee well, oh Emily. All those English blues rock bands flogging records to our fans. They know nothing of what's cool, and those clowns from Liverpool. I won't listen to their band, I just wanna hold her hand.
Oh, I love that.
Lovely.
That sliding
Pedal steel.
but it's the harmonic, that sliding harmonics.
Okay. So,
Lovely. Go on. You got a whole. You take a deep breath. Take your time. Off if we go.
So Pegasuses. So it's Pegasus with ES on the end.
Yeah.
They're a husband and wife team.
Ah.
Dave Myatt and Laura Lamb. Great name, isn't it? Laura
Dave
Lamb.
Myatt?
Yes. See, so we've got a few little connections. It quite happens quite often with us with music and things.
Before we start, I know we've got a lot to unpack with this track. I do want to say that whenever we listen to tracks, and whenever anybody sends me a track, I never read anything that anybody sends me. I just download the track, and then when it comes to picking tracks for the podcast, I listen to the track
without bias.
without any bias at all. I mean, I would like to say it's because I've got integrity, but it's because I can't be asked. Because I only I reject about 80% of what I get sent, so there's no point in me reading everything. And then
we get 1,000 tracks a year. We worked out, didn't we?
1,000 tracks a year. So that's a lot of stuff to go through. So the process is it goes through to my download box. And then up from the download box, I listen to the first few seconds, like let's say not 2 or 3 seconds, but I listen to about 30 seconds of it, and I can normally tell whether or not it's going to grab me. Then it goes into another part, the store, and then from the store, Chris and I, or just me, will pick out the tracks for the next show, and we'll just listen to them. And then go, oh yeah, that's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. And then when we've decided that's going to go, because this is what we've done today. We picked these tracks, and so we picked the tracks because we like the music. That's what the music's the most. We always say the music's the most important thing. And then as I'm doing all the technical stuff, putting all the different things in it, Chris is looking at them, going, oh, they did this, da 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 da. And then it's like, oh, they're this, they're this. And so that's what happens. With bands that we haven't played before, then I think, oh, that's them. And just because someone has been played before doesn't mean they're going to get played again. And that's happened quite a few times that we've gone. I can think of one person in particular.
Steady.
I can think of one person in particular, a particular Irish man. You know the man I mean?
I think so.
And he sent us stuff that we absolutely adore, and then he sent us other stuff. I'm like, it's not quite up to scratch, and he does a little, oh, how's that? What do you think of that last track? And I go, not quite what we're looking for. He goes, I'll get you next time.
Good.
So you know,
it's all about music. It's all about music.
So when we're telling you all this stuff, you can't wait. I can't control I've got over Chris at the moment. You can't. But I just want to let you know, anyone that's listening, including what's the name of this band? Pegasuses. I've forgotten who they are now. You're in because we love the music, not because of what's
who you are.
Because you're going to tell me.
Okay. So yeah, husband and wife team from Southampton. We obviously are very close to Southampton here. We're in a band called Thomas Tantrum, which we sort of looked at and thought, we know that name from somewhere or other, and that's obviously from somewhere in the past. And I think I might have seen them support a band called White Lies back in the early 2000s. Interestingly, this is produced by Russell Marsden. Now I know Russell Marsden because he is Band of Skulls, basically, and they are a big famous Southampton band who made a bit of a comeback at the moment as well, which is great. He's just been touring in America, and I played golf with Russell's dad. Connections. So that's great, isn't it? You know, it's really. And the interesting, I didn't know he was. Obviously, I got to know his dad first through the playing golf, and then I went round his house one day, and there was gold records on the wall. I went, "Why have you got gold records?" He said, "That's my son." I said, who's your son? He said, oh, Band of Skulls. I said, Band of Skulls. Oh, they were called Flea in New York when they used to play around. I said, that's them. And he toured with them as a roadie. And I thought, oh, what a thing to do as a dad. So yes.
and you knew that before you started playing golf with him.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. So that was a really great track, wasn't it? It was lovely built. The overdubbing of the vocal was superb.
It is lovely. It is lovely. And Dave's a lovely guy.
Oh, do you know Dave?
I think so. Yeah, we're friends. We're friends on Facebook.
Oh.
We're friends on Facebook. Because he's part of that. I know Dave. Oh God, well, I think we played together. I think we played together. At the same bill. So I came down to Southampton in 2005 or 6 and started getting into the music scene down here. And Dave Myatt's one of those people. Thomas Tantrum. It was one of those bands that you'd go, oh yeah, Thomas Tantrum were playing, or blah, blah, blah. They were all part of that sort of. There's a particular scene of musicians in Southampton, and Dave's part of it. And I'm sure I must have said to him, why don't you come and send some tracks that are existing on podcast, etc. Which I say to everybody, and we were saying earlier on, why don't people that we know that are in really good bands that could send us stuff, but they just don't, and I don't understand why.
They're busy making music.
No, they're not busy. I know they're not busy because I know who they are. It's like, just send us a track. You know,
let us have it.
Yeah, maybe they're just scared. Maybe they're scared I won't play it.
Now it's the fresh music fix. Perhaps they've said.
Maybe they will. But
that was great.
That was lovely. Da, 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 da. I got your vibe, Dave. I got your vibe. I got your Blackbird. Don't worry. That's fine. That's fine. Right. So next, we've got a great track.
He's looking to see what it is.
No, I am because I've talked so much. We've skipped over onto the next bit. So the next track is by Mull, and this is called God's Mighty Irish Telescope.
Hear the creak
the road sometime. God's mighty Irish telescope will see it flow up to the surface in your underwater cove onto the boat.
Very nice.
It's lovely, wasn't it?
Gorgeous. There was that little bit at the end. I wasn't too sure if it was in the whole thing. It was going. It was kind of okay, but then I was just thinking, is that a mic buzzing somewhere? But that wouldn't necessarily occur to anybody if they were listening. Because for me, it's like it sounds like there's a microphone plugged in, but without the microphone being plugged in, or guitar being plugged in with that sort of like hum. But if you weren't a musician, you wouldn't be thinking, hang on a minute, there's something humming. What's that humming? What's that humming?
And they left it in there, obviously, deliberately.
Well, yeah.
Because they thought that's fine.
But I thought it was one of my things humming.
Oh, I'm with you now. So that was Mal the musician.
Mal the musician. How well named.
And yes, well, Mall Hallett, and sometimes called Hallett the Mallet.
Okay.
From Leicester, now lives in London, and God's whatever it was called. What was it?
God's Irish Telescope.
God's Irish greatest.
God's
Irish,
magic.
No,
mighty
Irish telescope.
Because what's happened is we've had a discussion about something else, and then gone, oh right, okay. So anyway, back to this.
Yes, right. Actually existed.
Oh.
In Ireland from 1845 to 1940, it was the biggest telescope in the world.
Oh, it was a real telescope.
Yeah, but it wasn't particularly written about that. He wrote it about a friend asked him to write a song about anything, so he did. This friend was a diver, and that's where you get the little dink dink dinks of the water and stuff in there.
Very
interesting
good
stuff, which Nick will put all in the show notes for you to read about. But wasn't it rich in instrumentation? The
violin. It was lovely, really nice, and very delicate, deft pieces of instrument. Do you like that deft idea?
Deft and delicate. I like that, Nick.
Like
nice
that.
bit of alliteration.
That's very good. That'll go in the show notes.
Thanks to Gita Langley for the strings, which were very nice.
Strings were gorgeous. Pizzicato strings.
Ooh.
Pizzicato strings. Bloody hell.
Great track though. Lovely
Gorgeous.
flowing track.
Lovely. And so is the next one. This next track's from Heron, and it's called Transcendental Meditation, and it's gorgeous. I loved that.
Yes, and it went somewhere because I was thinking it was a very repetitive start where it gets into that sort of thing, and then but then we get to a really soulful bit at the end. It changed, and I was thinking, it went from meditation into swing and soul. It was like, lovely. Yeah, that is Heron. I don't know where. He's UK based, but I don't know where. But produces the whole thing, plays every instrument.
Just lovely.
It's just.
Well, for me, we started with Portishead.
Okay.
Then we got into Prince.
Yes, definitely that.
And then we got a little bit of My Morning Jacket.
Right. And a bit of Beatles in there as
bit
well.
Of Beatles, bit of
the
everything.
George Harrison thing going on there at the start.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Lovely. Lovely mix.
Lovely. It was gorgeous, wasn't it? We sort of come out on a nice chilled ending.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Lovely. So it's going to be a lovely day.
Yes, we're going for a little nap. I am. I don't know about
I'm
you.
going to have some lunch.
Okay.
I'm going to have some lunch, and I've got some other bits to do because I suddenly had an idea, and then I've got to spend the rest of the afternoon trying to remember what it was.
Great.
Beautiful. Lovely. That's number 10. So we're TikToking. I'm doing lots of TikToking at the moment. So that was what my idea was. I'm going to see if I can attach the TikTok videos I've got for each of the episodes to the actual show note. That's on the website. Is this thing on podcast.com? No,
it's not. It's the old one.
God, it's funny, isn't it? Nick Tann's freshmusicfix.com. Find me on TikTok. I'm experimenting with hashtags, my lad. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the fantastic music, everybody. Please keep sending it to me. I love you all. Goodbye.